Hey everybody. So this is your daily tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. If you're watching this on YouTube, it's on Astrology Motivation. This is my second channel. My premier channel is Born Without Boundaries Tarot, and that's where you would get the zodiac specific messages. I do 12 every single week. And over on Vimeo, you can subscribe over there too. I do the extendeds. Now, Astrology Motivation, this is our daily tarot card reading. Please remember to like this video, share this video on your social media platforms, and subscribe to the channel, because I don't just upload the daily tarot card readings, I also upload the weekly astrology forecast and pick-a-cards if I get a chance to do them. Now, if you'd like to join me live while I do this live, then please come to my Instagram handle at born_without_boundaries, and you can join the live chat. Hello, everybody. So I wanted to get on here earlier. I've had a late start. No, my little Bobus has had the little coughing fit again. So we're just going through it. We go back to her vet on Thursday to get a more in-depth diagnosis. I'm looking forward to it because I want to find out what the fuck's going on. But I will definitely keep you guys posted. Let's see. Today's Tuesday. Tuesday, the moon is in Aries. Remember, we are leading up to a full moon in Aries, and I hope you guys get to celebrate that. The full moon is early in the morning. Hold on. Yeah, the full moon is at 10:57 p.m. Actually, right when it goes void of course. We have the full moon in void of course, which is really, it means you're going to release. It's like a release, but it's almost like a sloppy, wishy-washy release. It may not be as direct as usually an Aries moon release is. The moon is heading into Taurus, though. And that usually relieves a lot of stress in people because it's a wonderful place for the moon to be. The emotions tend to be run stable when the moon is in Taurus. That's where it is exalted. But that happens early in the morning. Over here on the West Coast, because it's 10:57 over on the East Coast, it'll happen around 8 o'clock. 8, 9, 10, 11... Yeah, 8 o'clock. 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 8 o'clock. It'll happen around 8 o'clock in the morning in the West Coast, on the West Coast, where the moon is full. So what I'm saying that for is you could easily do any kind of new moon meditation or rituals, practices, prayers that you do. You could do them tonight. You could do them tomorrow. You all right, little bug? Love you. Love you. All of a sudden, she'll just wake up and cough. All of a sudden. Yeah. So, sorry, that just distracted me. It's going to keep distracting me. If she does it more, it's going to distract me more. Just be prepared for that. I have a personal reading booked basically every day this week that I'm available. So people have been booking more personal readings. That's been great. Scorpio was released today. So was Sagittarius and Libra. All of those readings really confused me. And I don't really like to usually say that, but it's true. They really did kind of confuse me. There's just this confusing energy in the air. I don't know if it's coming from me or just me absorbing the energy, but they'd be interesting. They'd be interesting to say the least. Let's put it that way. Interesting revelations are coming out this week. So many of them may break our hearts. That's okay. That's okay because they were not meant to be. And like I've said 1,000 times, if something disappoints you, it's because it was not meant to be yours. And ultimately, you are liberated when that heart breaks. It's a liberation from basically almost like a suit of armor on your heart that was never supposed to be there. So let it crack open and let yourself be raw for a while. Take care of yourself, love on yourself, allow yourself to go easy on yourself, especially in this very emotional, tempestuous energy. And ultimately, what's up, Meg? It's so good to see you here. Basically, just allow be good to yourself. Be good to yourself. Take care of yourself. It'll help you actually be good to and take care of others. The kinder you are to you, remember, because Aries is the natural ruler of the first house. Now, you can be an Aries sun and not have your sun in the first house, right? Because of the way the wheels turn, you may be an Aries in the 10th house. You may be an Aries sun in the second house. You know, it just depends. But Aries is a natural ruler of the first house. And the first house teaches us all about self, really believing in the self, supporting that self-drive, confidence in the self, nurturing the self, knowing the self, understanding the self. So, and celebrating and honoring the self. So that can, in the moon sign, that can make us very moody, because emotionally we take things very, very personally, everything that happens now. But it really isn't personal. You know what, other people's choices that are made outside of you got nothing to do with you. And if they do have something to do with you, it's usually not something to take personally, because it's still usually more about them. So ultimately, that's something that we should remind ourselves. And in this climate, in the Aries moon, we should really allow ourselves to take care of ourselves. What do we need? What do we need to calm down? What do we need to get distance? What do we need to, take space? Or that's what I meant by get distance. What do we need to do to take space? What do we need to do to quiet our minds? Just prioritize that. Put that first. I don't give a shit if you have to pretend that you're sick and get out of work at 3 or 4 so that you can make it to the gym. If you have to do that right now, you have to do that, because getting into your body, being physical, getting to that yoga class, all of those things can really, really help our moods in this energy right now. And it's something that we have to be very aware of. So let me read to you this from Llewellyn's Witch's Date Book. The Incan god Illapa makes thunder by slinging stones at his sister's water pot. Sounds like a little shithead, but anyway, that's what little brothers do. And let me read to you this excerpt called The Ivy Moon. It's written by Blake Octavian Blair in the Llewellyn's Witch's Date Book. The Ivy Moon brings us a wonderful opportunity for ancestor magic. Ooh. The Celtic tree month of Ivy is adjacent to the season of Samhain as well, making this the perfect moon for calling upon the support of those who have come before us. Ivy reminds us that we must remember to accept support and to ask for help from others. Greatness is never achieved alone. And survival is rarely a solo effort. Sometimes we all must admit we have tapped out our own resources and must learn to accept assistance from those around us. This includes both earthly and otherworldly ancestors of blood, place, or tradition. Think of an obstacle or area in your life you are in need of assistance in. Gather a pen and paper and head to a place where you can write and view the moon. In the magical, supportive light of the Ivy Moon, pen a sincere letter to appropriate ancestors about your issue, accepting their assistance. Send the letter into the other worlds by safely burning it in a fireproof cauldron or bowl until totally out. That's really interesting. I'm going to keep this up so you guys can screenshot it. Am I covering it up? Okay. That's great. And I know exactly who I'd write to, too. Exactly. And so I think I'm going to try that tonight. That sounds really interesting. All right, you ready, guys? Let's get into the reading today. This is a daily reading. Remember, daily energies. This is for all signs. If you're here, you've been called to be here. I'm so grateful that you're here. And, oh, I love you too, Virginia Beach. Jennifer, what's up? I got a spider walking up and down with me. It means my grandma's with me. That's a good person to have with me. You ready? This is for all signs. If you're here, the energy is for you. This is why you were called here. You feel like you're stuck between a rock and a hard place, but you want to sit with it. You want to sit with it. There's a passion here. There's an energy. There's a charge. Maybe there's somebody coming toward you. Maybe there's an offer maybe there's an offer that's helping you out of this. This is the Nine of Swords, something that you've been really worried about, concerned with. This is the Ten of Swords, about to be over. We have Temperance here, Temperance Angel, but they got their back to us. So something's going on behind the scenes. Something's going on without us. We just have to sit there and be patient. Also, Sagittarius energy teaches us to look to the bigger picture. Then we have the Tower. But this is an internal tower, you see? It's not this side, more traditional. It's this side, not traditional at all. So it's more or less, that tower is, no. Okay. There's something changing inside of us. And it could be because we're just sick of waiting on something. And good. Good for you. This is a new beginning. Making a new offer. Looking in a new direction. Maybe taking a new job. Deciding to receive the, Ooh, Ten of Pentacles. This is really lovely. This is, money's coming in, man. That's good. Stability and assurance, being surrounded by people who care about you. Feeling you're in a good spot. Scorpio energy is coming, guys. We have the Knight of Cups on the table. We have the Six of Pentacles here, facing away, right? Six of Pentacles is offers coming through, or us making an offer. Ah, check it out. Suddenly, money has returned, and faith has returned, which I think is even more important. Okay, top of the deck here is Ten of Cups, which is all about emotional happiness. And we have Ten of Pentacles in the reading. So Two of Swords is really like, damned if I do, damned if I don't. It's confusion. It could be that you don't have all the information available to you. So how do I make the right decision? What I love about this vice versa deck is it gives two different understandings of the reading. Here, and this is a full moon. This is being able to be objective with your emotions and just sit there and look at them. That's what she's doing. So the waters are a lot more calm. It's not this side of the card. It's this side. It's calmer. She's able to kind of sit back and allow things to happen. A lot of things in this reading are sit back, observe, and allow things to happen. There's really nothing that you can do right now except breathe and believe. That's pretty much it. This is an energy of just kind of like, yeah, there's a want or desire to move forward. Like I said, there could be a new offer coming into you, which could in some ways cause you, there's a lot of stress. There's a lot of stress here. There could even be illness, some sort of illness. And then there's the end, complete and total finish. The end. Done. I think I feel like in some ways your passion is dying out for something or someone, depending on your situation. There's just this energy of, I'm kind of sick of caring so much. I'm kind of done with the desire. So really, if I had to look at especially the first part of this reading, it's saying to me, I'm over it. I'm really over it. And this is what this says to me, the central energy. I'm over it. There's been a change in me. You know that song from Beauty and the Beast? No change of heart, a change in me. There's just been a change in me. Something has split open. Whatever was it's not it's not working for me. I'm tired of trying to maintain something that's hollow. That kind of energy. And I'm okay with it. It's almost like we're okay with it. And that's what I love so much about right now, is that it's almost like we're okay with it, which tells me that we are ready to move on. We are ready. You know you're ready to move on when it doesn't bother you that things have ended, or that somebody doesn't care about you, or the job went to somebody else. You just don't give a fuck. And that's the power of this mentality today. It's like, I don't care. And as soon as you don't care, you get to that point where you're done, like these new opportunities come in. This could be a new beginning. This could be a new person, right? Making an offer, making an offer to somebody, or a new person coming in. It's fine. Could be looking for a second opinion. You're not sort of stuck where you were, because where you were, you thought you were going to get what you wanted. I think now we're kind of at a point where we've realized we're not going to get what we want. That's not what's going to happen. But that doesn't hurt us, and it doesn't make us sad. What it makes us is free to move on to something else, which honestly is a hell of a lot more profitable. There's a lot of coins on this table. Second half of the readings, all coins. You got the Page of Pentacles. You've got the 10 of Pentacles, you got the 6 of Pentacles, and you got the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, which means you're coming out of financial difficulty, you're coming out of financial trouble, you're coming out of financial worry. You know, our bills are paid, we're getting out of debt, or there's money being offered to you. Beautiful energy. Beautiful energy. So I'm not saying that we're all about money. I'm saying as soon as we release and realize it doesn't work for us, something is just absolutely not working for us, this is the day we can actually pick ourselves up and be the fuck over it. And it starts with us looking at these feelings objectively and really trying to see them clearly, see the emotions clearly. Wow, I know you cared about this so much, but why? Why did this matter so much to you? And is it really the only option? I doubt it. I really doubt that that was ever the only option, because there's not. And as soon as we kind of like, bing, release all this sort of disappointment in ourselves, like not disappointment in ourselves, but disappointment that we've held inside. Once we release all of that, there's just this wonderful sense of something's coming in. Something is coming in. There's an offer coming in. It could be a job. It could be people offering you money. It could be, say, that loan is going to come through for you. Maybe you filed for a mortgage. It's coming through. All of these things are starting to pick up. Now, the retrogrades for Pluto could still be going a little bit. The retrograde is over, but we could still be in shadow. Saturn, too, I think will be in shadow period definitely through the end of October, right? And into the beginning of, probably into the beginning of November, will be in shadow period for all these retrogrades. Interestingly enough, I'm not sure if November, I'll check the charts. Anyway, but yeah, we can kind of expect things to at least, we can like hear the creak of them starting to like move forward again, right? So that's a good thing. But this is a really beautiful thing. This is like money pouring in. This could be a generous person, a benefactor. You never knew that they admired you, and you don't expect this because they would have kept silent. This is the King of Cups. But usually this is just a sense of, could be Scorpio season, because for me, I always think Scorpio when I see the King of Cups. Let's get into the moon cards. no. What was the... Oh, let me tell you. That was what the trend was with Sagittarius, Scorpio, and Libra. The trend was hidden information coming out. Suddenly, all of a sudden, either somebody didn't tell you something, or maybe you needed to give this a second look. I think Scorpio was, you really need to give this a second look because you overlooked this person or this opportunity, because it was, who is this person, right? You overlooked somebody that you shouldn't have. And then I think Libra and Sagittarius, Libra was more somebody overlooked you that shouldn't have. And then Sagittarius was shit starting to synchronize and get back into forward motion, which makes sense because of Jupiter going direct. Emotions are running high. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Emotions are running high. That makes sense. There's a full moon here. That makes sense for the Aries moon. Emotions are running high. Emotions about what? I am balance. That's another full moon. Could be Libra. Emotions are running high. Partnership, harmony. Wanting things to stabilize again, wanting things to go back to feeling like they were balanced again, because maybe things feel off. I'll tell you why. It's because of all these emotions. It's because of this moon. And then we feel like, interestingly enough, we feel like we're drained of power, right? We feel like we've lost our power, and it could have to... Let's wait for everybody to get back on. Right in the middle of the highest amount of viewers I've ever had live, Instagram fails me. And it's been failing in so many ways. In so many ways. Just so fucking sick of Instagram. Guys, I may start doing my lives back on YouTube again. Just telling you. Because Instagram is just like... what happens is this. I had forgotten to put silence calls. But that shouldn't make a difference. This is a technical failure on Instagram's part. They're not meshing with the iPhone 11. They're not doing it. Because what happens is there's a call that comes in and I reject the call, but then from that point on, I lose the live. There's no sound from that point on the live. That shouldn't happen. That's a glitch. That's a technical failure. And it's been happening since earlier this year. I just reported it to Instagram. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but it's just so irritating. And there's so many things. I just spent a ton of money on advertising to build my Instagram following, and I'm getting less views than ever. And I'm getting these glitches all the time, and I'm getting attacked by spammers all the time. And I just wish they would fucking do something about this shit. I really do. I don't know if they prioritize big accounts like celebrities and stuff. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But I feel like everybody gets these glitches, to be honest. So it's just a pain in the ass. So I'm sorry about the interruption. I'm glad and happy that you decided to come back on. Where were we? Where were we? We were I am balance, right? Looking for balance. Emotions are running high. You know what that means to me? It's like I am just so fucking sick of feeling all these feelings. I want them gone. That's kind of what it feels like. I want it gone. I want the passion. I want the fire. I want it gone. Why do I want it gone? Not because I'm depressed. Not because I'm sad. But because I'm really fucking done. I want balance and peace back in my life. No motherfucker appreciates peace better than the motherfucker who has just been through hell. They're like, please give me peace any fucking day of the week. I don't want the goddamn drama. I don't want the excitement. I don't want this craziness. What I want is happiness. I want stillness. Do I want progress? Sure. But I don't want the chaos and the craziness. That shit can go somewhere else. And that's kind of what this mentality of this reading is. I want balance. And this full moon is going to provide us that, right? By letting us just prioritize our personal health over our ego and our ambitions, right? That's what it's going to do. Cooperation is here. Power. You're losing power. You may feel like you're losing power, but honestly, it's saying you got to put some of this on other people. You can't keep taking all this responsibility on yourself. You got to relinquish some power or be a little bit more vulnerable. That's sort of the secret. There's leaning on other people is more important than you're allowing it to be right now. We're still in Libra season. Leaning on other people is more important than you're allowing it to be right now. We're about to get a new beginning. You're damn right we are. It's coming a little bit in the future, though. A new beginning. Maybe by working with other people. Not going it all alone. Doing it all by yourself. Okay. There's a new beginning coming. Do we know when? Do we know when? Do we know what? Can you tell me anything? Hello, cards. Coming out in the past. Do you see how snappy I am? I know. It's just I'm frustrated. Financial and material changes. This is number 5. Kind of happened in the past. This is, 5. Once again, changes. 5. Changes. Maybe, changes. What kind of changes? Both of these are coming up as powerless. Sacral chakra means you feel repressed energy or your energy is lower. And then in reverse, fulfillment of wishes. We just didn't get what we wanted. This was a sense of losing financial abundance, probably in the past. That's what it was. Something was happening in the past where we lost financial abundance. That's going to clear the fuck out. We have a new start. We're going on a new path. I think we just decided that we're not going to take whatever we were taking so seriously, especially when it comes to money. We're going to go and take the opportunities that are presented to us, damn it. And that's going to take precedence. That's going to take priority. Imagine there's some sort of imagination. Maybe you were working on your own, doing your own thing, some sort of creative energy, right? I don't know. You were dreaming of something. You were aiming for something. Imagine what? Oh, I think we started, when things got rough, we kind of started dreaming. I think that's what it was. Dreams came in, fantasies came in because things were rough. Things were rough in the real world, and so we escaped into the fantasy world. And maybe these fantasies overspilled a little bit. We kind of expected them to be true, some of these fantasies. And that could have been what was causing us pain, because we needed so much to have something to believe in, and then all of a sudden we had nothing to believe in. We couldn't even believe our own fantasies anymore. Okay, so there's a drought, there's a down, there's a rut. Okay, we have unexpected help coming from an unexpected place that's going to help you with a new beginning. Hopefully money, right? Hopefully money. For me, I hope it's money. Y'all know I could give 2 flying shits about a relationship or anything like that. Like, not with the people I love, like the relationships with the people I love, but like romance and stuff, no. I'm all about the money, honey. I know that may sound really shallow, but it's true. I'm all about progress and growing my business and my career. We have this. Ask somebody for help. Ask somebody for help. Somebody's coming to your aid, and it can be somebody who is, excuse me, I have runny nose. It could be somebody who is more grown up than you, somebody who has more experience than you. Somebody's coming to help you. I feel like it's a grandparent or like a wiser, wiser person, or unexpected help is coming. Unexpected help is coming. But why? Like, they're helping us out of this rut that we're in, out of this funk that we're in. Take it. I'm going to share with you the parable that I often share with you. And that is the joke that I heard in church one time. And it was, there was a great flood. I don't mean Noah. And the flood came and was washing up to the front porch of a man's house. And he looks out, and a big old fire truck comes by and says, "Sir, we're here to evacuate everybody. Please come with us." He says, "No, God is going to help me. God will save me. I'm going to be fine. I'm not abandoning my house. So the fire people were like, okay, and they rolled away. Flood continues to rise. So the water is so high, the man has to go to the second floor of his house, and he's staring out the window of his bedroom, and a boat comes by. It's the Coast Guard. And the Coast Guard is like, sir, this is bad. You're in dire condition. Please come with us now. And he's like, thank you so much for your hard work, but I know God's going to save me. I'm safe here. And the Coast Guard is like, woohoo, and goes away. Hi, Adriana. And then the flood continues to rise so much that he has had to go all the way onto the roof. And he's sitting on the roof of his house now. His whole house is like underwater, except for the roof. And there's a helicopter that comes by, throws down one of those little scary ass ladders and was like, sir, please come with us. This is a danger zone. And the guy's like, thank you. God's gonna save me. And he fucking drowns and dies. And he gets up to the pearly gates and saying, he was a good dude. So St. Peter lets him in. And he looks up at God and he says, God, I'm dead. God's like, yeah, kind of knew that. And he's like, why did you abandon me? I believed in you. I believed in you. And God says to him, I didn't abandon you. Motherfucker, I sent you a goddamn fire truck, the Coast Guard, and fucking helicopter evacuation. What more did you want me to do? So the understanding of that story is like, even the Almighty, the universe, has to work through the 3D world. Don't get so fucking caught up in the way you fantasize God coming to your rescue that you don't take the rescue that's being presented to you. If somebody's offering you an opportunity in this energy, say yes. If y'all been having some fucking like struggling with money and somebody offers you a job, even if that job is not so great, say yes. Because the more you say yes to money coming in or opportunity to make money, the more money is going to come and the more opportunities are going to come. You got to continue to invite that flow. You've got to allow the help that wants to help you. That's what you got to want. That's what you've got to do. If you can't be with who you love, love the one you're with. That kind of energy. You can't sit there and wait for the perfect case scenario that was made up in your brain. Got to get rid of those fantasies and take what's offered you today in front of you. Life is changing. It's a stepping stone. You're going to keep going. You got to keep going. That's what life is all about. You got to keep going. Nobody's asking you to sit around and fucking wait. You can't sit around and wait. You can't wait for that big fucking like Law and Order court boom boom finish. You can't sit around and wait for that Hollywood ending. You can't sit around and wait for that shit. When things are being presented to you, it's being presented to you out of love and out of, this is the next step, right? You've got to take the steps that are presented to you, not the steps that you want or that work out in whatever you fantasize. You can't. And it's not saying to settle. Like, say you want to be a writer and you got to go take a job doing some financial shit. Bitch, you got to pay the bills. That's kind of the energy, right? That's and it may not be financial for you at all, but it's kind of like this. You can write at night. You can write on the weekends. Don't give up your dreams, but do what you got to do to get through. Is what I'm trying to say. And people are sending you help. There's help coming in an unexpected place. Maybe a place that didn't look so attractive to you. Maybe a place that didn't look so good. I'm not really talking about romantic relationships here because I know y'all got to be attracted to people. I'm more talking about more financial and situational things, right? But you're going to be helped out. You're going to have the opportunity to get help. You're going to have that opportunity. And it's a great opportunity, and take those opportunities. Take whatever opportunity you can. Because right now, that's the important mentality, to say yes and get yourself in a place where you're above water and you're safe and things are calm and you can actually smooth sail again. That's kind of what this reading is about. And the wonderful thing about the energy today, at least, is it's saying we're sick of struggling. We're sick of fighting. We're sick of our maybe fantasies or our ideals getting in our way instead of inspiring us to move forward. You don't want these impediments anymore. You want balance. You want peace. You want happiness. You want to stabilize. That's kind of what this reading is saying. Okay. Nice. Woo. Sometimes I get a little preachy and I start to yell at you guys. I apologize. But it keeps like flowing out of me, you know? I am authentic. Damn straight. Be yourself. Be exactly who you are. You can't hide who you are. That doesn't mean if you have all these irrational feelings, you should just vomit them on other people, right? I am authentic. I always hated the idea of like, there was a certain politician, I won't name names, but he was well known for just saying what was ever on his mind. And I always hated how people were like, well, at least you know they're honest. At least you know they're honest. At least you know they're honest. First of all, this person may be honest, but that doesn't mean they're right. Just because somebody's being honest with what they're thinking in their head and not filtering it doesn't mean they deserve to be pat on the back for it. Sometimes it just means they got no sense of self-control, and that's not a good sign. You want a motherfucker that has self-control. So self-control is part of self-respect, right? Not losing your shit at every turn. We got to keep ourselves together, right? But also honor who you are. Honor your truth. The best way to honor your truth is to live your truth. You don't have to vomit it all over everybody else. Just live it. Live it and people won't have to ask you questions. Live it and you won't have to talk about it. You won't have to explain yourself. If you live your authenticity, then people won't question you. We have Epiphany. Seek clarity. There's some truth coming out. There's some hardcore truth coming out here. Authenticity, somebody's authenticity, or you're finally seeing something or somebody for what it really is. That's the energy. And that's good. That's real good, because it's going to either liberate you or it's going to help you out. You're going to see that boat as the chance, the life-saving chance, the God sent. You're going to be like, fuck yeah, I'll get in the boat. I'm going to get in the boat. You know what I'm saying? God did send me that boat. It's like that kind of clarity. Right? You don't need to ask me anymore. I get it. I gotta go. Thank you, Coast Guard, for being the universe's hands and eyes in this situation. Carry me away to safety. It's like, oh my God, clarity. Now I see things for what they really are. And you may see things for what they really are and be like, you're a lot uglier than I thought, because you're not doing a good job here. And I'm tired of putting up with you just because once upon a time I thought you were cute. Or once upon a time you had such a great resume, you had such great recommendations, but I see the way that you work, and I don't want to work with you because you suck, right? I see your reality. I don't see your hype, right? And that's kind of what you're seeing. You're seeing the reality of a situation is going to save you, and it's going to help you. Ooh, Council of Light. What'd I say? There are people all around you, your ancestors, angels, divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. You're protected. You're protected. You're happy. You're protected. You're loved. All of these things are happening to you for one reason: to reset you on that right path. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. Damn. Okay. I feel like Spirit has more confidence in us than we do. That could be too. This could just be a very cranky time. No offense to you Aries moon people, but crankiness is one of the side effects. Unnecessary worries, what we were just talking about. Release the burden of worries by giving them to God for healing and solutions. What did I say? The first thing I said was, you got to just sit back. You got to just sit back and you got to trust. Things are going to work themselves out. Not to say that you're supposed to sit back and do nothing. When solutions are presented to you, say yes. When somebody shows you who they are, believe them. But it's like, you're not going to have to go out seeking these answers. These answers are coming to you. Because I feel like in some ways you've already asked. Archangel Sandalphon, I have heard your call for help. Your prayer will soon be answered. Oh, thank you, Archangel Sandalphon. That's very sweet. Mindfulness. Here, I'll show you this, guys. Mindfulness. Be mindful of another's feelings and needs. Someone needs your love right now. A loving thought is all it takes. Inspiration. A new idea comes to you like a gentle whisper inside your heart. Listen and take action. This is inspiration from high above. Y'all tell me. You leave the comments below. Let me know how you're being inspired. What thoughts come to you today, between today and tomorrow, the next 24 hours. This is the full moon period. We're already at a time when that moon is almost full. And if you looked out yesterday, it was so beautiful yesterday. It was almost full yesterday. But you'll look out tonight and that moon would pretty much be full, because it's the actual fullness is happening so early in the morning over in the continental U.S. By Hawaii, you guys should get a real full moon like at night. It should be really beautiful for you guys. But over here there's kind of over here there's kind of like the full moon is happening in the morning. So you could really I'm gonna probably do something tonight. Yeah, definitely. Today was a hard day, but your reading made me smile. Oh, thanks, Jennifer. I really appreciate it. I'm cranky today for sure. Me too. And it's all because I'm worried about my pupsters. Yeah, I don't like it when my baby's as sick as this. Yeah, I'm a little cutie. But we're gonna see. We're gonna keep working with her. Love you. You're my little cutie, Petuni. I love you. Guys, I'm going to let you go because I have to, before I upload this to Astrology Motivation, and if you're watching this on Astrology Motivation, I have to tape these videos together. So I just download them separately and then tape them together in an editing program that I have so that you guys can get a full reading. So if you want a full reading, you're not going to get it over on IGTV because I can't paste them together on IGTV, but go to Astrology Motivation and you'll see the full reading from beginning to end here. And hopefully Instagram will fix some of this shit. Anyway, you're welcome. I appreciate you being here. I love you guys. You can look for Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces to come out. If you've ordered a personal reading, it will be to you pretty soon, actually. Pretty soon, probably before 5 o'clock Pacific time. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.